right, welcome to, what episode is this?
400.
I don't think it matters anymore, does it?
At this point, no.
No. Okay. Do you want to give the news, Tim?
Not really. It's kind of sad. We have to relay that this will be our final episode.
Yeah. It was decided by the powers that be that this is it.
He actually had enough. He didn't even show up today.
No, that's right. Yeah. So Jeff has got his head's in the jar for one last time.
Yeah.
It came to like the place where we host all our audio. It came time to renew that, and the price tag was too high for.
Is that really
for
what
our
happened?
team? Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, like, you can't even listen to the audio anywhere. We used to be on Spotify and Apple Music and Amazon.
Seriously?
And now you can't listen to the audio.
That's
so
funny.
We're still on YouTube.
That's great.
So
That's really great.
this one last episode will be up on the YouTube.
I mean, to be perfectly Amish, I'm kind of sad about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I look forward to doing this every week, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's the end of an era.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I guess you can jump into a story.
Oh, we did bring Erik back though for the final.
Yeah, he is over there, isn't
hurrah.
Yeah, I'm here.
I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, Erik. Erik's sitting right there.
Sure. Anything to say for yourself, Erik?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. He's thinking about what to say.
Nothing's changed there.
No, okay. So this is a quote from somebody that used to work in this building. Tweeted this, and
it's from over the summer, so it's
Okay, this is
very
recent.
recent.
Yeah.
Erik found this summer.
Yes.
Yeah, very appropriate. So this is somebody that used to work here. One thing I hate about podcasts is they have a tendency to just disappear. No final podcast, no notice. You just stop getting new ones and never find out what happened to them. And that was what would have happened.
Yeah.
If
it was up to the powers that be, but
yeah, we said no. We gotta have a last show.
yeah. So we'll do our best to close things off here.
Yep.
We are going to cover some news stories. We're also just gonna see where this one goes because
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
No.
If we lose viewership on this
That's
one,
right.
we're done.
Yep.
We can say offensive things. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
at
Are
all.
we gonna bleep anything?
No.
No,
okay.
heavens, no. No.
All right, yeah, this one's for all the Marlboros.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Well, an update from the last show. We did talk about the Wisconsin girls women's volleyball team going to the national
Yeah.
championship, and they came home with the ship.
Yeah.
They came home with the.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good one. I watched the whole thing.
Did you?
Yeah, it was a 5-set barn burner with Nebraska.
Oh, so they didn't they dominated the first round, or was that who did? Tell me how it went.
Well,
first round, whatever
They
they played.
did very well through the playoffs, and then once it got to the tougher teams, they were the 4 seed.
Yep.
So they were they were good, but not the best.
Mm-hmm,
And then they got to the I don't know if it was the second to last or what quarterfinals, but they beat Louisville, handed them their first loss of the year.
Nice.
So Louisville was number 1 in the nation, so beat them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Nebraska upset Pitt.
Because they were number 10.
Nebraska was number 10. Yep. Pitt was also number 4 on the other side of the bracket.
Cool.
So it was a 10-4, 2 Big Ten teams.
That's awesome.
Down to the wire, super intense. The second match, you go to 25. The second match went to like 32. It was super intense.
Sometimes it's kind of a blessing in the skies to be the underdog.
Yeah.
People don't. Everyone's looking at Louisville and thinking, "Wow, they're going to take this,"
Yep.
but come
Yep.
from behind and.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And then, so shortly after that, it was the day of the tournament. The all Big 12 middle blocker from Kansas entered the transfer portal, and then 2 days after we won the ship, she announced she's transferring to Wisconsin. So Wisconsin hoping to pick up right where they left off.
Wow.
They got she led Kansas in blocks last season, 3rd on the team in kills. She's 6'3", so they're hoping to fill a gap. They had like 5 or 6 5-year seniors on the girls.
Oh, geez.
on
So
the
there's
team.
a spot for her with her.
That Retke?
Yeah.
She's done though, right?
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
she's used up all her.
Yeah, Dana
years.
Redke, she's got
Did she
a
pull a hamstring?
Oh, I don't know.
no. She's done because she's done.
5 years.
not because she pulled a hamstring.
5 years of eligibility.
Well, that's the thing. She's got like an asterisk by her name as a really cool stat. Is she's going to be the only women's volleyball player ever to be a 5-time All-American.
That's
Wow.
nuts.
Because that happened because
was
of
that
COVID.
because of COVID?
Yep,
Okay.
yep. You get the extra year of eligibility.
That's crazy.
Yep. So
Record to never be broken.
yeah. Now, if you wanted to go and bet on the game, you had one casino to go to in the U.S. in Wisconsin. Sorry,
there's two.
to bet on your sports. Now there's another one. The St. Croix Chippewa Indians they're going to be the second tribe to offer event and sports wagering.
Yeah,
in the
they're
state.
hoping to get that started and open before the Super Bowl. So that's kind of their timeline.
The first one was the Oneida Nation in Green Bay. That one. But now this one is at the St. Croix Casino in Danbury, small town up in.
What do you think, Erik? You going to go to Danbury and
I don't even
place
know
some
where-
bets on some
I'm not even
foosball
sure
teams?
where that is.
Oh, Danbury's over by, Webb Lake, Siren, Frederick, Luck over there.
Okay, totally. I'm like, yeah. We should talk more geography. Jeff loves that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. So, I was hoping Karen was going to come down. She's coming down with
soon.
She'll be coming down with a doozy today.
Yep.
There is a 30% chance. Where did I see this? Oh, if you live in Milwaukee over the last 30 years, there's only a 40% chance you're going to have a white Christmas.
I
Those aren't
suppose that
very high.
makes sense, though.
Less than half.
Yeah. So they have no snow right now, right?
Yeah. It's like I think it's like Stevens Point in South pretty much has nothing.
Weird.
It's so weird.
It's weird for
That
me to think
rain
about because
came
we've
through.
had it for so long.
Yeah,
up here.
I usually picture Wisconsin. Like there's snow in Wisconsin, and then once you hit the Illinois border,
Then
then it starts to get brown.
Yeah.
But even
I will say when I lived down south of here, about 3 hours, it was night and day different. Like we would get big snowstorms, but it was like, okay, you get 8 inches one day, and then 2 days later it's gone.
It melted.
It would never like kind of build on top of each other like it does up here.
Yeah.
Karen's here.
Karen, yeah, we'll jump back into the white Christmas, but first
a sign of relief.
we gotta talk to Karen. Okay, this review, and I didn't send this to you guys because I wanted you to hear it firsthand. So there's the transcript.
Thank you.
But this review is coming from Park Falls.
Okay.
Park Falls is where the chicken was outside the True Value. Remember we talked about that
Yep.
chicken showing up outside
old
the True.
clucker.
So this is from the Park Falls Family Restaurant. Got a lot of reviews, almost up near 500 reviews.
4.4 stars.
4.4 stars, pretty good. But this was a while ago, 4 years. So they may have changed things. But 4 years ago, Karen showed up.
Ordered a Philly sandwich with no green peppers. When I got the sandwich, it was mostly green peppers. It had so much black pepper on it, it was almost inedible. When I complained to the cashier, she shrugged her shoulders and said, "Our cooks are Mexican." The waiter used the restroom the same time as my husband and didn't even bother to wash his hands. Woman's room was not stocked and the lock on the stall was broken. Had to poop with the door wide open. I was not impressed and will not be stopping here again.
That's such a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the very last time, Karen.
Delivering a racist and
Wow.
and poop-filled review.
That whole thing is disconcerting.
Yes, it sure is. Oh
yeah.
my gosh. I don't even know where to begin breaking that one down.
This is par for the corpse for a Karen
It
review.
is.
Yeah.
Had to poop with the door wide open. I mean, we've all been there. It's not that big of a deal.
In a public restroom, though, where the
Or just wait. Yeah. Can't you just wait?
I guess not, man. Sometimes when it
Sometimes
drops,
just-
it
yeah.
drops.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
there's
you
all
get-
those green peppers. Who knows?
Yeah, too much peppers and pepper. And why is that a Mexican thing for stuff to have pepper, black pepper? That doesn't seem like a
I
Mexican.
have no
it doesn't-
idea. That sounds to me just like
That
you're
sounds
trying
racist,
to.
yeah.
It's totally racist.
Yeah,
It sounds like they're trying to brush it off. a
No
little
hablo English.
yeah. My sentiments exactly, Eric.
Yes.
bit. Man.
Oh man, that was a good one. It's
Yeah.
mind-boggling.
Yep. So I was saying, yeah. So if you the White Christmas, there's a 40% chance of snow in Milwaukee. But then I'm surprised, Madison, which isn't Madison pretty much like
Milwaukee.
dead west of Milwaukee? Like, aren't they pretty
Yeah.
much on the same plane?
A tiny bit.
Yeah.
Well, so Madison has about a 70% chance of having a White Christmas. And
Weird.
up here in the Northwoods, we got a 90% chance.
We should have like
every
99.
Yeah.
I do
So-
remember a few that it was like the day of or after
Yeah.
that we got snow. It
Yeah.
was.
So do you guys need a White Christmas? Is
No.
is that something that, would you be okay with a brown Christmas?
I'd be okay. I prefer White Christmas.
Yeah, living where we live, like it's so much a thing.
is.
Having snow that not having it, I would be disappointed.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, it's brown.
And a lot of
it's
the
not
things that we
Christmas."
do around Christmas revolve around snow. I mean, we'll go like snowshoeing or skiing or something, and I don't even ice fishing, whatever the things that our family does. It's like, it just feels better with snow.
We go to Milwaukee every year, and it is like a few years back, it was like 50s. I mean, we're wearing like
Yeah,
shorts.
you take it for granted up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of snowing, it's raining mice and men.
Yeah, right.
So since we're talking about Christmas and Christmas is just around the corner, Tim
Yeah.
showed up with some envelopes.
So
Oh,
my
geez.
wife and mother-in-law went through the effort, and they designed a quiz for us I believe it's Christmas trivia. I don't know if it relates to Wisconsin. I'm not sure. I haven't seen them. The
They're
questions
sealed
are sealed in an envelope,
Oh,
and
man.
the answers are.
And
So
this
I'll
is-
open up the questions.
And your wife's a teacher,
Yes.
and your mother-in-law is a librarian?
Yes, she works at the school.
Yeah.
Like school.
Yeah, so this is almost a little unfair.
Oh, for sure. I'm almost positive they designed it to humiliate us.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
So we'll see what we got here. Yellow paper, which is
Whoa,
nice.
man.
Ooh, they printed on yellow.
All right.
These are multiple choice?
That means
So,
they have
yeah,
copies of it.
I think we'll go through and write down our answers,
sure,
and then
sure,
I'll
sure.
open up the questions, and we'll see what they are.
All right.
Okay, what is the most... This is Wisconsin.
How many
It's
questions
nice.
are there, by the way?
8.
Okay. All right. See, that's good
Oh, here,
size.
there's one for everyone to read. What is the most popular Christmas cookie in Wisconsin?
Oh, and there's no multiple choice to this one. Most popular Christmas cookie.
Yep, no idea. I'm going to... Well, I guess we'll wait. Okay, number 2. In Wisconsin, what is the favorite Christmas drink? Okay.
Okay.
Number 3. If you guys... Yeah, okay. Which Christmas song is searched for most by Wisconsinites on iHeartMedia and Spotify? A, It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. B, All I Want for Christmas Is You. C, Last Christmas by Wham! Or D, White Christmas by Bing Crosby. I'm gonna go with D on that one, just to let you guys know.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up.
Yep. All right, number 4.
C is the best song.
Oh, for sure. In Wisconsin, what is the most popular Christmas movie? I'm gonna write down my favorite because I don't really care what everyone else thinks.
Okay.
A, Elf. B, Home Alone. C, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Or D, It's a Wonderful Life. Number 5.
Okay.
What is the estimated total holiday spending per person in Wisconsin in 2019 specific? Where does this rank out of the states in terms of most spent? What the? I'm not even going to answer that one.
Okay. That's a two-parter.
Yeah, it's a tough one. No one should really even know the answer to that.
Okay.
All right, in 2010, how many years has the low temperature on Christmas been below 0? In Rhinelander,
In
Wisconsin.
Rhinelander, Wisconsin specifically.
So A, 0.
Okay.
B, 1 to 4. C, 5 to 9. D, 10 or more.
Since 2010, how many years has it been below 0
Yeah.
for the low?
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 7. Since 2010, how many years has the high temperature on Christmas been above 30 in Rhinelander?
Okay. Same
0,
answers.
Yep. 0, 1 to 4, 5 to 9, or 10 or more. All right. How many White House Christmas trees have come from Wisconsin? That's a good one. Less than 5, 5 to 10, 11 to 15, or more than 15.
Ooh.
I'm gonna give that a B. Hard B.
Well, we know that the decorator of the Christmas tree comes from
Yep.
at the White House.
We do
comes
know
from
that.
Rhinelander.
Okay.
All
So
right.
Andy, why don't you read the question here,
Sure,
and I'll
sure.
give the answer while I
Oh.
open them up.
Okay. What is the most popular Christmas cookie in Wisconsin?
What did you guys write?
I just wrote sugar cookie.
I wrote sugar cookie.
I wrote nothing. I was gonna write Spritz cookies because I really like those. So I'll go with that one.
Okay.
The answer is gingerbread cookies.
Ah.
I thought that was too easy.
I didn't even think about those.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
In Wisconsin, what is the favorite Christmas drink?
Tom and Jerry.
I did the eggnog.
Eggnog is correct.
Oh, okay.
I wrote a hot toddy.
What's the one that my family makes? Brandy Alexander's. For,
Ooh, that one-
that's
that'd be
always
good.
at Christmas.
I was gonna say
gosh,
I was
love
gonna say
those.
old fashioned.
Yep.
And then
Really good. Okay, number 3. The most
yep.
searched song on iHeartMedia and Spotify.
By Wisconsinites.
Yep.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas by Michael Bublé. All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. Last Christmas by Wham! Or White Christmas by Bing Crosby. I said All I Want for Christmas Is You, Tim, by Mariah Carey.
I said the same thing.
You guys were right. Why do you know that?
That's just like
it's the only song that
Eric loves that song.
I hate that song.
Eric,
it plays
it's on,
all the time.
It's on repeat down here.
No, you guys are right. I'm
Eric
really
can't
proud
get
of you.
enough Next one. In Wisconsin, what's the most popular Christmas movie? Elf, Home Alone, Christmas Vacation, or A Wonderful Life?
I did Elf.
I also said Elf.
I wrote C, Christmas Vacation, because that's my favorite. We were all wrong. It's D, It's a Wonderful Life.
What's A Wonderful Life?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Christmas movie, Eric? Mine is definitely Christmas Vacation.
Probably.
It's so
Oh,
funny.
it's so funny.
Every facial
Die Hard.
expression, the little scenes that are in
Yeah.
there, it's just the best.
There's so many quotable lines.
Yes.
It's dynamite.
It's either Die Hard or Elf.
Oh, we're going to get into the Die Hard debate.
All right. Okay, what's next?
What is the estimated total holiday spending per person in Wisconsin in 2019? That's the first half of the question. What do you got? I wrote down $300.
It's way more than I would have thought.
I wrote 500.
1,070.
Oh.
Jeez, that was way off.
And that is the 17th most in the U.S.
Oh, I put 10.
I put 25th. I
was a
figured we were
tough
right in the
one.
Right
middle.
in the middle.
I was double wrong on that one.
Okay.
Next
6.
one, yep. Since 2010, how many years has the low on Christmas been below 0 in Rhinelander? I said between 5 and 9. I said C.
I said B.
I
Between
said B.
Eric and I were correct. It's one time, 2017.
Really?
Yeah.
Only once has it been below 0 for the low.
Since 2010. Yep. And the opposite of that, the high temperature in 2010, from 2010 on.
Above 30.
Yep. How many times has it been above 30
Yep.
in Rhinelander? I said between 1 and 4.
I said the same thing, 1 and 4.
I said D. I thought it'd be more. We were all wrong. It's C, 5 times.
Okay.
And 8.
How many White House Christmas trees come from the good old state of Wisconsin? Less than 5, 5 to 10, 11 to 15, more than 15. What'd you say, Eric?
I said more than 15.
Ooh.
I said B, 5 to 10.
And I went 11 to 15.
The answer is B, 5 to 10. There have been 9. 1966, 1970, 76, 88, 98, 2003, 2011, 2016, and 2017.
Wow.
Yeah.
From Wisconsin.
So good job, Wisconsin.
I did not do so hot on this quiz.
I got 2 right.
I also
I
got 2 right. Ah, we all got 2.
We got, yeah.
Look at there.
Look at that. And the crowd groans wild.
Yep. I only got 2 in a roll, and then I didn't get any after that.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
What do we got? Gotta go back to my agenda here. Now, one of the stories that we're not doing a recap show like we had threatened to do. To recap all of our things, but I did notice that there was a story about mink farming that came across. We have talked many a podcast about mink farming. In a historic vote, Italy is going to ban all fur farming and shut down all their mink farms within 6 months.
Well, that's got to be good for Wisconsin, right?
That's what I thought.
You got to think.
Yep, I thought.
We're not getting competition from overseas. Wisconsin's gonna be shipping mink pelts.
What was that?
Shipping mink pelts overseas, making big coin on it. Mm-hmm. But basically, they shut this down just from animal rights
It's animal
activists,
cruelty
right?
thing, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yep. So now,
So the Italian version of PETA.
essentially, yeah. So now we get all the mink coming to Wisconsin. Hopefully, we just get to Carol bask in the glory of all that mink.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. Really good.
Speaking of animals, the Henry Vilas Zoo.
This is a sad one.
Is that the Milwaukee Zoo or Madison Zoo? Where's
That's the Madison.
Madison one.
So they lost one of their most iconic animals this last week.
Do you know how to pronounce that name?
Terry?
We're just gonna say Terry.
Terry.
Yeah.
A red panda died at the age of 19.
Which is sad because if anyone's seen a red panda, they are
they're so freaking
adorable.
cute.
Yes.
Oh, gosh, they're cute.
Yes, they are.
They typically live between 8 to 14 years, and ours that we had in the zoo was 19.
Wow.
Oh, they are adorable. I wouldn't say that.
Grandpa.
I mean, they're called a red panda, but what would you say that looks more like an animal? Like
They look like a cross between a.
It's like a red raccoon.
Yeah.
Or like a cross between a fox and a
raccoon.
I would have said a fox and a raccoon as
yeah,
well.
I agree. That's what it looks like. Oh, they are
Well,
totes adorbs. Anyway,
they're totes adorbs. You idiot.
sorry. Well, it's the last show. Everything must go.
Yeah.
So going on to some more crime. We usually like to hit up the crime and the Wisconsin gone wrong.
Those are fun ones.
Yeah. Well, just in time for Christmas.
Arson.
Well, a Wausau man tried to burn down 2 houses on the same day.
Yeah. It's kind of a sad story, actually, when you read into it. Apparently,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, this guy's got some issues. He first attempted to burn down the house he was staying in with 3 or 4 other people. It was a sobriety house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and he
didn't read
started
that.
a fire up in his room there. Then he left and he went and tried to burn down another house, which was owned by his father. So he's got some,
Something's wrong.
got some issues there.
So he's got a lot of counts of reckless endangerment and arson I
have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
One of the charges, the first one is 2 counts of arson of a building without the owner's consent. Why does that need to be distinguished?
So if you went to the owner and said, "Listen, I am upset.
Is that like for insurance
I'm
fraud?
having a
Like,
bad day."
Does it Is the charge different if the owner says, "Hey, come burn my building down so I can get an insurance claim"? I don't get why the consent part has anything to do with this.
I mean, even if he doesn't want to be shady, if he just says, "Well, I'm not here to spoil your fun. If you want to burn it down, go ahead.
Yeah.
If you got permission."
I don't understand that.
Maybe then it's a misdemeanor.
Well, that's you obviously.
I have another
did.
question
Yeah.
because these are all different class felonies. Do you know the difference between them? Class C felony, Class F,
I
and
don't.
Class G.
Does it-
Class G.
Are they bigger?
G sounds bad.
Yeah, are they bigger and better at A? Like, is A the worst, or is like Z the worst? And how low,
I would
low do
think-
they go?
I think G, the big, like the lower the letter, the worse it is.
Yeah, because I mean the
You don't want a Z, dude. You get down
yeah,
into the
because the
XJs.
F and the G are
Yeah.
endangering safety.
Right.
So
Yeah, you're skating on thin eggshells then. Mm-hmm. You're not gonna make it.
Yeah. No. Well, so he's gonna spend Christmas behind bars. That's nice. Well, down in Madison, there is a teacher. I need to read through this story a little bit more. You guys might have had a chance to read it. There's a Madison teacher
did.
on leave after he planned to reenact the Boston Tea Party.
Right.
So what's
Big moment, significant moment in American history.
right? You can't do that anymore.
I think, and I just kind of scanned this story quickly before coming downstairs here.
Yeah.
I think the issue is that many of during the Boston Tea Party,
Okay.
many of the people dressed up like Native Americans
Oh,
during the act of
I don't
throwing
think I
the
knew
tea in
that
the
either.
harbor. So I think the issue here was that she was going to have her students do that, and now that's offensive.
why would the original colonists dress up as Native?
Disguise? I'm not
Oh,
sure.
okay.
I
Or so
think
the
that's part of it.
so other people get blamed for it.
Maybe. I mean, that could be, or just so they're not recognized. I'm not sure, but that was part of the actual happening. So I think that was the issue here.
Yeah, it says planned reenactment was deemed to be offensive, was not consistent with the district's vision, commitment to equality,
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, that was the reason, huh?
I guess I can see that point, but also, I mean, that was history. If you're teaching
Yeah.
history, teach it how it was, man.
right,
Yeah, there's something to that.
learn from it.
Yeah, so you don't repeat it.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the whole idea of
I have always
history.
been a fan of you if you're going to teach history, teach good and bad, and don't
For sure.
don't sugarcoat it or leave things out because now it's offensive. Like we need to learn from those things.
Right.
Like
You
if
teach
they were
the bad stuff and teach why it was bad.
exactly right. You know
Yeah.
yeah. So
So that's what I took from the article.
yeah, but he's on leave now.
Yep.
So, the Senate has confirmed Milwaukee Mayor Tom Barrett as the ambassador to Luxembourg,
Which we talked about in
We
my
just
quiz.
talked about, yeah, because the capital of Luxembourg is Luxembourg. Am I correct? Is
You are correct.
That what we learned? Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
So he's leaving Wisconsin and going to Luxembourg, which, by the way, fun fact, Wisconsin is 54 times larger than Luxembourg.
Yeah, I had no idea about that stat.
That is a small nation.
Yes, it is.
So he'll be stationed over
No,
there.
I don't know how they do the
I think it's just-
ambassadorship.
yeah, I don't
don't think so. I think that means I think what an ambassadorship is you have
It's
an
like
open
a pen pal.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. You have an open line of communication with them.
Yes.
You stop by when you want.
If there's ever an issue with Luxembourg, we say, "Hey, Tommy, talk
Yep.
to these guys down, man. We don't
Want
yeah.
them invading us or something.
Yeah, we don't want them crapping my style here."
Nope, that's
You
right.
know.
All right. So and then I was looking up some more facts about Luxembourg since we're gonna have a foothold there now.
And there's quite a few ties to Luxembourg and Wisconsin,
Yeah.
coincidentally.
yeah. Do you want to go through a couple of those?
Not really.
Okay. That was a very Jeff answer.
Thought you might.
Well, let's see. Luxembourg is home to about 630,000 people, which is just a little bit bigger than Milwaukee. So the whole, so I mean, he's going from about the same population to about the same population, going from Milwaukee to the country of Luxembourg. Did you know there's a Luxembourg, Wisconsin?
I did know that.
Yes.
Where is that?
It's by Luxembourg.
Oh,
It's somewhere
is
southern,
it in
I
Luxembourg
thought.
County? In Luxembourg Township?
I will look it up.
All right.
Luxembourg, Wisconsin.
That's
is,
a fact that's on a needle nose basis.
It's in Kewaunee County. It's part of the Green Bay Metropolitan Statistical Area.
Oh, okay.
Now you know.
Yeah.
The more you know.
So immigrants from Luxembourg settled in Milwaukee in around the 1850s, and then moved about 82 miles north, and named the town as such. So, did you know that Wisconsin has one of the largest populations of Luxembourgers?
Luxembourgers? Is that what they really
It's a
are?
new restaurant we're opening up.
In Luxembourg or
Not anywhere. Luxembourgers.
Yeah, Wisconsin has the state's
That
largest.
should be a place.
What?
Luxembourgers.
Luxembourgers.
Yeah, it should be. It should be because we have apparently a very large.
I wonder if there's any like food famous, like Luxembourg famous for food type things that we could put on our Luxembourgers.
Why don't you look that up?
Nah.
Oh, okay. You're really giving up.
Yeah, there's don't need any effort anymore. It's no big deal.
Yep, no big deal. All right, well, so we have some Luxembourg fests and cultural deals. Did you know? This is a fun fact. The retractable roof of formerly Miller Park, now American Family Field,
Yeah.
was made in Luxembourg.
What the heck?
Really?
It's made out of steel that only comes from Luxembourg.
That's what we can put on our burgers.
The steel.
The famous Luxembourg steel.
We'll lose a few teeth. Yeah. So there you go. There's some more fun facts. There's some more in here, but like I said, we've kind of given up.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the coffin. You got it.
Yeah. Otherwise, that's all the news I had. Is there any other things we want to talk about before this is over?
I'm just kind of sad, I guess.
Before we hit that final nail in the coffin. Did we already say that one? For those of you that have been listening, we've been trying to sneak in some misquotes, some things that are like, did he say that? Was that right?
Like common sayings that have been said wrong, improperly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So one that you'd hear, one that I've heard in my life is, instead of nip it in the bud with a D,
Yeah.
Bud Light, you'd say nip it in the butt,
Yes.
where you almost got it, but
Yep.
but not quite right. Is there
Or
any
like-
more of these that we
yeah,
really
Or
aren't?
like
Well,
right
you
from
hit
you
the-
heard it right from the get-go.
Right
Yeah.
from, yep.
And you guys hit the nail on the coffin.
Yep.
Yep.
One of the ones that I want to start passing around in Wisconsin is the phrase case in point. People say that, case in point. But I want to reference the Point Brewery and say, well, case of point.
I want a case, of point.
Well, case
Yeah,
of
I
point.
that.
Like it's worth a case of beer saying this.
I do like that one.
Yep.
I also like message in a butthole. It's on this list.
Polish opposites is another good one for this.
I like that
this
one,
area.
too.
Yep.
Yep.
Crapping my style.
Tim worked that one in.
I did say that one.
Okay.
Yep. Tit for tit.
Tit for tit.
At
keep your
our
nose-
exposal.
At our disposal.
Yeah.
Deer in the headlights.
During
I like that
We
one
see a lot
too.
of those around here.
Yes.
Deer in the headlights. Ostrich sized. Yep.
sign and after David.
Sign and after David.
I can't believe you took the time to write all these down.
Well, they're things that we.
This
that
is
we.
years in the making.
Oh yeah.
I like them all.
Oh, they
These,
are good.
These have given me a pretty good chuckle this morning.
Yep.
And I really enjoyed squeezing them into the show. Hopefully
Yep.
you caught some.
Yep.
And
What-
didn't think we're all just a bunch of
Yeah, they're saying everything just a little bit
a
wrong.
blast from the Pabst.
From
That's
the
a good
Pabst,
one.
yeah. And to close it up, the show must go wrong.
The show
That
must
was
go
kind of our
wrong.
motto.
Yeah.
Well, so we were without Jeff, sad. We brought Erik back, happy.
Yep.
Erik contributed, which he wasn't just sitting there like a dick in the mud. That was also on the list.
Yeah. Yeah, we enjoyed your company today, Erik.
We want to say one last shout out to our sponsors that have been loyal to us. Jolly Good.
We still love you.
We still love Jolly Good. We're still going to drink it. And Rugged Gear.
I might have a couple Jolly Good whiskeys this Christmas.
There you go. Yeah. That
sounds nice.
They go good.
No.
And ruggedgear.com where you can get some cases for your rifles and your bows and what else they got?
Coolers.
Coolers. Yeah,
That's
cooler.
their big thing.
To keep your Jolly Good cold in.
Yeah.
What else do we want to say? Oh, thanks to Karen for giving us many, many wonderful...
Really the highlight of the show.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, the show wouldn't be what it is without Karen.
Yeah. And thanks to all the listeners who, all four of them that stuck with us to the end.
Yeah. Well, we heard a lot of... I used to listen to you guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jim Flory today said that. That's 10% of our viewership.
He made it through the
there.
first 10 or 12 and then gave up on us.
Well, we have said it right from the get-go that that we are doing this more for us, and it has been a fun ride.
Yeah, it's been a ride. This is the last time we're going to sign off.
And it's a sign of relief.
A sign of relief.
It is. All right.
Okay. All right, you want to start it for the last time?
I forget already.
No, you don't. Just say it.
Okay, we'll let Erik do the last part. I'll start it for the last time. Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Good night.
One final good night, Erik.
One final good night.